Okay, we will list that as well. I'll leave it there for now. Force myself to deal with that. That will need a test. Let's keep rummaging while we're down here. I'm on my knees. What is this? Oh, I know what this is. Stick it on top of your Land Rover. Hello and welcome back to my shed. Can you believe it? We are back at Monday again, and here we are in the shed. So I thought I'm going to do a little bit of picking orders. But what I want to do as well as that today is to go through stock and pick out a whole bunch of stuff to get listed. My focus this week needs to be listing. I've been a bit relaxed about getting new stock listed for the last few weeks. We've had a lot of stuff going on, but that's no excuse. I need to keep feeding that eBay beast. So we'll pick a few orders. I know there's a couple of shout outs I want to do as we go, but we won't do the whole lot. And then we can get on to going through stock, and I'm going to force myself to pick a load of stuff that I've been avoiding. I've got some electronics I think I need to get tested, and yeah, we'll go through stock, pick out a load of stuff, and then that will encourage me to get onto it and be accountable to what I've showed you I'm going to get listed. Because this week, yeah, it's going to be a listing push. I think I'm going to try and do regular videos this week and keep you up to date with how I'm getting on with a bit of a listing push. But we will pick some orders first. We will do a few, find a few interesting bits. And like I say, there's a couple of viewer orders in here I know have comments on, so I can read those out as we go. So I'll get set up, find a tripod to pop you in, and we'll pick a few orders and then go through all of this mess, pick out some stock to list. Okay, pop your tripod there. There we go. So let's see, grab a few quick bits. Light switches. I've had these knocking about for ages. I did a little bit of listing last week, not a great deal. And these got listed late last week and have sold quick. So little brass polished light switch and a twin one. They went on offer at £8. There wasn't much in it. They are just, is it B&Q? Yeah, B&Q brand. Pretty basic stuff. But yeah, I think they were a freebie. I seem to recall ages ago, I've had those for ages. There was a yard sale event and a stall. It was one that was over a weekend. We went on the Saturday, we went back on the Sunday for day two. One of the stalls, day two, they just left their stalls out and said, everything is now free. And I'm pretty sure that's where these came from. Anyway, they've gone, which is good. Now, I listed, you may have seen I had some wood turning books. I split the 5 I had into 2 lots, and we've sold the first pair for £9. So those two, which are from Wood Turning magazine. They're kind of highlights of the magazine's articles and stuff. I paired those up, they've gone out at £9. And then we've sold the Beatles cassette. Let's grab that quickly. This one that I showed you recently has gone out for £10, fantastic. And strangely, the next item is also a Beatles item, but it's a Wii game. There is a Wii Beatles Rock Band, which has gone. Here it is. Can you see? This one. And it has a note. It says, "Hi Nick, thanks for the offer. Love watching your channel. Been a follower for years. Looking forward to seeing this on the next pick and pack video." Right. Well, there it is. I'm probably not going to do any packaging in this video. We're going to pick a bunch of these orders and then move on to searching for stock that I've been avoiding listing. Right, we've sold some more of the nano tape, which we've still got some of in here. We'll just scoot past that though. We sold loads of the coat hooks. You've seen me pick those loads of times. We sold some jewellery. Oh, I can show you. Let me pick one of these. Let's do that one. The necklace, the blue silver plate necklace. Now, I rearranged. So we now have the jewellery here rather than over here. And I have cut squares into the front of the boxes so I can access them. So, silver necklace is here. And that's a lot easier than how I had it before. So now I can just reach up there and grab from the boxes. Finally got organised with the jewellery. So yes, there's that. We sold some Beck albums that I picked up when we went on a charity shop road trip, made a video of the day. Picked up some Beck albums. They've gone. Oh, this is an interesting item. It's not the pewter I picked up recently. That I haven't got around to listing yet. Maybe I'll force myself to deal with that this week. But I've had a pewter tankard for ages, absolutely ages. Finally got round, it's here. Finally got round to sorting this one out and listed it. It has on it Nelson's, what does it say? View of Lord Nelson's attack on the combined, I can barely read it, Trafalgar. So it's got all of this etching on it, look. It's a cool thing. And the handle is a gun. Da, da, da. Anyway, I let that go on a low offer, I think, because it sold at £14. I think it was on at 20. Anyway, I'm glad it's gone out of the door. We sold some. I'll pick this because it's vaguely interesting. Wii games. When I picked up, you may have seen a Mario Kart sat here for a few weeks. That's gone now. It went for 25. When I picked that up at the boot sale, I paid £5 for it, and she chucked in a load of other games. I think this was one of them. Oh, this is sold today as well. I can pick that. I think that went for £7 or £8. Disc only. But what I was going to say was, yeah, there were a few disc only games. That Wii Sports, and a pair that I cannot find now. Anyway, I'll find them in a bit. There's also a pair of Just Dance 3 and Dance on Broadway disc only, and they've gone for not a lot. I think it was £3 or £4. The point was, it's worth listing disc only games if there's a market for them. They do still sell. Right, let's just do a couple more bits and then we can move on. Oh, yes, the cap. I listed, finally, I've had this for ages. It's a cool item. It's a very cool item. It is early 90s PS1 official promotional hat for PlayStation. It has little branded clip there, PlayStation tag, embroidered PS1 logo. I couldn't make this look decent at all unless it was on my head. So I ended up putting it on my head and doing the pictures. I'll show you. I'll put the pictures on screen here. I'm afraid there's a strange man's head in the images. But yes, it did the trick and it sold. But there's a note on it. So it's actually gone to a viewer, which is so cool. It says, "Thanks for the offer, Nick. I've been watching for 3 years. Well, thank you very much and enjoy your hat. It's a very cool item." And I let that go a little bit cheaper. I wasn't sure where to pitch it. It was really hard to judge because there were so few items that were similar. I may well have been able to go higher and wait, but I went for £40 and then I let it go on offer at 35. So yeah, I'm happy. It's gone out the door at 35, and I'm glad it's going to a viewer. So should we wrap up there? Actually, let's do a couple more. What have we got? Haven't done any of Andrea's bits. Let's find some of Andrea's bits. Orkney porcelain, small goblet, studio art, pottery bud vase. I'm going to click on the image because I can barely see it. What am I looking for? Ah, okay. I'll pop the picture on screen here so you can see what I can see. Right. Okay. Don't remember that one. Where be that? Somewhere in here. Oh, I think it's that. It's a teeny tiny one. Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? With this little design on it. So that's gone. £15. Was it 15? Let's have a look. That's what's on the, yeah. 15 plus shipping. Excuse me, I'm very bunged up. I'm going to pause and go and blow my nose. That's better. I suffer from hay fever. I do take tablets and that does ease it, but I get red eyes, I get itchy eyes, I get a streaming nose, I sneeze a lot. Yeah, fun times. Right, what else have we got? I was doing a couple of Andrea's bits, weren't I? I did see Broadhurst Ironstone Green Village luncheon plates. Oh, it's these. It's this design. We've got a stack there. I'm not sure if it's the big ones. It's salad cake side. So it's the small ones that I just had. If you look on here, look. I can't, I'm going to look at the description and see what size. 21 centimetres. Right, well it's not those then, that's more like 12 centimetres. So yeah, it must be a couple of these. We've got a great stack of them there. So I guess what Andrea's done is listed them in pairs. Anyway, I will double check that, but we've sold a couple of those, which is good. Those only went on a few days ago. And most of this is stuff you've seen me pick many times before. Astronaut outfits and also some Duplo though. That sold quick, blimey. Always does for me. It's, yeah, one of my favourite things to list. I'm a huge Lego fan anyway, and yeah, Duplo, yeah, it's just as good. A little box of vehicles and a few figures. It's gone for £14. It's as much as fits in there. That's gone, which is cool. So yeah, there you go. Oh, that's a nice order. Oh, sold 3 of the heat transfer things. Now, these have been slow for the last few weeks. We sold out of the white. Now we only have the dark for dark fabrics. And somebody's picked off 3. Now these are listed at £10 a pack. So that's a nice £30 order. Oh, actually, I think there's some multi-quantity discount on there. Yes, so they've saved about £4.50 because you get a percentage off if you buy 2 and then 3, etc. So that's cool. Anyway, so lots more coat hooks have gone. We sold loads of those over the weekend. Oh, and a Himi gouache paint set. You may have seen we auctioned one of these off. I think in the auction it went for about 20. These we sell on eBay at £30 a pack. You can't see what it is there. I'll pop the picture on screen so you can see. Yeah, it's the little mint green packs with lots and lots of gouache paints in. One of those has gone out the door at £30. Right, so let's stop picking stuff there, because what I'm going to have to do is get all of this packaged and out the door, and then I'll come back to you and I will force myself to go through all of this and pick out a heap of stuff that I will get listed this week. Yes. All right. I'm going to get busy, pick the rest of the stuff, pack it all, drop it off at the post office, and I'll see you in a jiffy. And we are back from the post office. So Yeah, let's start sorting out stuff and making decisions on what I'm actually going to list this week, and then hold myself to it. I've actually just grabbed this off the shelf. This is a printer. It's an HP OfficeJet Pro 8100. Yeah, it should be, I think when I picked it up, I saw completed at about £80. It's big, it's bulky, I need it out of here. So that is getting listed. So that's number one. Right, number two is going to be this. This Samsung. This is part of it. Big base box. This is nothing to do with it, although I should probably get that listed as well. Oh, and these speakers are part of the Samsung. So yeah, we're going to deal with that. I think I'll probably sell it as the whole thing. I don't know. I'll look at completeds. It may be better to part this out, but I don't know. So yeah, that's number two. I think I'll leave it there for now. And then this soundbar, this is a Sharp. Had this for ages. Unfortunately, when I picked it up, it didn't come with a remote, which I think it should have. That's going to affect its value. Yeah, so we'll deal with that as well. That's going to need a test. So that's three things that I've been avoiding dealing with. That's a good start. In the electronics vein, this one, hang on, I need two hands. This one. Now, was this the jumble sale one? I'm asking you like you know. I picked up a little stereo like this. Oh no, this was the church jumble sale. I think this one was £3. I seem to recall it was in a video. We went to a jumble sale in a church. It was quite a bizarre one. Yeah, and this was the first thing I found and picked up. So this is a Sharp boombox. It needs a good clean. It's in an utter mess. I think I've tested this, but I will test it again. So that's going to get listed. So yeah, definitely a theme here. We're doing some electronics. It's an odd thing because I do enjoy the electronics, but in my head, it always feels like a lot of work because you have to do the testing and they're quite often need a lot of work to clean. Yeah. Here's the other one. This, I think, in here is the one I picked up at a jumble sale for 20p. Right, hang on. Need two hands again. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the one that was 20p at a jumble sale. Crazy. This is a Philips CD, radio, and cassette. Is that a cassette in the front? I think so. So yeah, that one needs to go on. Doesn't have a power lead, but it's a standard like little figure 8 one. So I should have one of them somewhere. Should we keep going with electronics? Is this listed? No, I think I cleaned this, preparing it to be listed a while back and then didn't get it on. Or did I list it? I don't think so. This is a Boots Audio. Can you see that? Just a clock radio thing. I will double check if I've listed that. I think I just prepped it for listing and then didn't get around to it for some reason. So we'll deal with that. Let's keep going. What is this? We have, that's just an empty Lego tub. There's a Brother electronic typewriter here. Okay, we will list that as well. I'll leave it there for now. Force myself to deal with that. That will need a test. Let's keep rummaging while we're down here. I'm on my knees. There's some spares for Kenwoods. Yeah, I'm terrible at leaving stuff like this. So these were the same church jumble sale. Yeah, there's a little note on there. And we spoke to the lady who actually donated them. She said her machine died and she donated all the bits. And it has the little booklet, so that makes it a little bit easier to find out which models they will all fit. We will deal with those. What is this? Oh, I know what this is. This I picked up fairly recently. It's a new old stock, like beacon, flashing, spinning light to go on top of your car. Where's the paperwork? Here we go. Stick it on top of your Land Rover. So yeah, we'll deal with that. That's a fair bit to be dealing with already. There's stuff in here. That's a Kenwood. Okay, well, that's a start. So yeah, as you can see, if we can shift all of this, that will make some space. Another reason why I want to make some space is we want to start going to boot sales again, and I need some space to put stuff. So if we can get a lot of this bulky stuff out of the way, we will free up shelf space and then fill it all up with new stuff. Yeah, okay, so the other thing I'm going to commit to getting listed this week, mentioned it earlier, are the pewter jugs. Oh, these are so handsome. Look at that beast. Look at the inscriptions on here. Isn't that awesome? So this is a quart one. Yeah, we'll get these sorted out. There's some Connect 4 spares in there. I've actually got that listing running again, so I need to sort those out. Right, so we'll add that to the list. You may have noticed in the background there's a stack of video game stuff here. Mega Drive, Wii Fit, PlayStation 3, and then a bag full of, there's a PS2 console, there's a load of software, all sorts. Now this, I may make a separate video and go through this with you. I've not looked into it yet. A neighbour of ours who knows what we do dropped it all off with a view that I'll value it for him and make him an offer. So I thought maybe we'll go through that together, have a little look. Yeah, I need to get onto that soon, but there's more stuff coming. I think there's more video games, electronics and all sorts. He's clearing out stuff. And then maybe a load of vintage toys coming as well. I'm really not sure. So that might make an interesting video sometime soon. But for now, I'm going to get busy testing and cleaning. I'm going to try and make videos every day this week to keep myself on track with actually following through and doing what I'm saying I'm going to do now. So that's the beginning of it. All of those electronics that we just pulled off the shelf, I'm going to task myself to get listed today and tomorrow. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you are new here, my name's Nick and I sell stuff on the internet for profit. It's my job, it's what I do, and on this channel we talk about the whole process of doing exactly that. I'll find an old video, I will pop it up here. I'll find we just talked about jumble sales. I'll pop that church jumble sale one up here. If you missed that one, please check it out. You can see me picking up that sharp boombox. Take care, thanks for watching, see you soon, bye.